Howdy.
Alright, y'all, we made it to Pensacola.
We're here.
And we called an RV store, and they were able to find this event. So this one wants to get on the roof now. It's snowing tomorrow, and he has to take everything off. We duct taped the snot out of it. Don't have a turn-a-bond. Are in, as you can see, a rest area in Boat Bridge, Louisiana, and a big winter storm's coming. Ugh. Like the patch still held. Everything looks good.
And right now it's probably 39, 40 degrees and it's pretty windy, but I want this done. I want my duct tape off of the roof where it don't belong.
He's a go-getter. And I'm like, do you think that's wise? It's gonna snow tomorrow. What if
That's why I want it on.
What if it all goes wrong?
It held pretty well, but it comes off pretty easily.
Wow.
That's all you now. Look at that, a She-Ra.
This one's quicker than it came off quicker than I thought it was gonna.
It's a do-it-yourself redneck hole cover. Now we need to go inside to make sure this stays down.
Alright, y'all, we are now in the bathroom. Matthew's gonna take down our garbage bag pillow. There it is.
Look at that.
There it is. So you gotta take what, the vents off first?
Yeah, this screen comes right off. There we go. I think I need to take this shroud down, the whole thing down. That's what she was saying. All right, so that's down.
All right, Matthew's on the roof, bolting it back in because we should have put it on the arm first. See the blue sky? It's a beautiful blue sky day. But don't let that deceive you. It is going to snow tomorrow.
Look at that.
Is it gonna close? Is it gonna snow in the RV? Wow.
Look at that. The lady at the store told me what to do, and I had to consult, well, she has my phone. I had to consult YouTube University just to show me what to do. And even when I was shown what to do, the knob didn't come up. This knob did not come off very easily, but I got it off. I got it all back together. All right, y'all. I know my shadow's on it, but look at this. Those are the 3 hinge clips. I don't know what they're called, but there it is. Tell me honestly, what looks better, this or the duct tape special? Now the other one was black. Look, this is solid. I'm trying to wrench up on this a little bit. It's solid. It's on there. It's not coming off. Thank God for this. Let me show the back side again. Decor is still pretty good. I'll check that the next time I do decor on the roof. I am so happy. It's our home. There's no more hole. Life is good. Thank God.
Y'all, we are in Pensacola. I'm sitting at my desk. The mail service is still running. I bet that mail person's like, I didn't sign up for this. I live in Pensacola. I live in Florida. I never thought that I would have to drive my little mail truck in the snow, right? Look at these snow flurries coming. I mean, it is coming down. It is starting to stick to the ground. The mail service as of right now is still running. My mom's in New Orleans, and I mean, they are getting plummeted. There goes the mail truck to prove that it's still going. There they go. Bye. And I know most of y'all that live up north, and that's not a blizzard. Well, the wind's blowing. I think it's 20 miles per hour, might be more. But we watch Ryan Hall, y'all, and he was even calling it a blizzard. So.
It's a blizzard for Florida.
This is a blizzard.
This is Florida.
Look at that. That's how it looks different in almost an hour from when y'all saw the mail lady come in. Let me show y'all this side. I mean, it looks like a blizzard out here. And it's only been about an hour since I filmed this scene for y'all. Alright everybody, this is a 3-hour snow mark. That's where y'all saw the post person earlier. Here's out the back window. And the American flag. You can see the snow is still accumulating. Me and Matthew are going to brave the elements and go out there probably in another hour or so and film outside. Hopefully the winds will not be brutal when we go out there.
All right, y'all, welcome to the Great Gulf Blizzard of 2025 in Pensacola, Florida. Can you believe that? Swing them around and show them everything. It's been snowing for hours and it is not going to let up anytime soon. Oh, that's horrible. Oh.
Let's walk back here, y'all. Look, let me show y'all our feet.
Let's show them me walking.
Okay. It's like Matthew is, what is it, snowshoeing or something?
This is so cold. I'm so cold.
Here's our RV with my blue lights underneath. Go down the road, so that's what we'll do. Wow.
Look at all that snow. And this is a light powdery snow. Probably good for skiing.
I'll swing you back around this way. See, there's our RV. Look at all the trees just covered.
The snow is going sideways, so it's not like bundling up does a whole lot for your face.
Now we're walking into the snow. Look at that, y'all. It's like a blizzard. Alright, we gotta go in, open the door, my fingers.
Be careful.
Alright, y'all, we're inside. There is our leftover snow from being outside. I mean, that was thick to walk in. I never thought I would. Alright, y'all, this is the 5-hour update. My window is getting like, you can't see out that window. Because the wind is, I think the wind is stronger now. Look at it just blowing. And it's still coming down. This will probably be the last update because in an hour it's honestly probably going to be dark. But it has been snowing forever, and I think they still have 3 or 4 more hours of snow. So hopefully in the morning, we can see what it really looks like and what our total inches of snow will be. Alright, y'all, I don't know if you can tell, but the handle is pulled back. We're waiting for the cold to come on. We're in Pensacola, and the cold water froze.
You know, you would have thought that after we camped out in 3 degrees above zero weather near Bryan Head, Utah, boy, I don't even know how long ago that was, we would have learned a lesson or two, because that is where we literally learned how to take care of our pipes better and prevent this kind of thing. But as soon as we got to Florida, our brains turned to mush, and we just said, it's Florida, never gonna freeze. Well, it was 14 degrees when we woke up today, and the pipe said, nope. But listen, the hot water works.
At least it wasn't frozen, and Brian had both of them froze.
Yeah, both of them froze. So we're just gonna leave it on. I'm not gonna go out there with a silly hairdryer today. We're just gonna let it go until the sunshine warms it up.
We didn't open up our cabinets. I'll show you these. We didn't open up these. Excuse the towels on the floor. And then we didn't open up this one. I think that one's the main culprit because the line runs under here. But why would they both not freeze? I wonder why the hot is still on.
And we should have gotten up at like 3 a.m. just to let the water run. We learned our lesson, but then we forgot.
Yeah, can y'all see the snow in the background? And we didn't want to leave it dripping because we're on water pump right now. We are not hooked up. I don't even know if we're going to get to fill our tanks today because the water might not be working here, so.
For the same reason.
All right, y'all, Matthew's measuring it, and we got 7 inches right here on the picnic table.
That's our official measurement, 7 inches.
just walking around the park and someone left their awning out, and it kind of, I don't know if that's, it just made it sag. I hope it pops back up when the snow goes off of it. Look at this, y'all. This is Pensacola. A foot of snow right here. Pensacola in the snowdrift.
Yep.
Hold on.
This is windblown. Look, y'all, it's a Florida snowplow. You ever seen one of these before? You might just be saying, that looks like a regular tractor. Well, it ain't. It's a Florida snowplow. Now, what you can't see is there's a blade on the back. So, usually for road grading, this time you can see the kind of the path of snow that he left behind. That's the owner's dad, so he does a lot of work around here. His name is Jack. Everybody say hi, Jack.
Alright, y'all. Here's a tour of our site in the snow here at the Pensacola RV Park. This is probably the first time I've done a site tour in the snow. So I have to be careful. There's our propane tank. If you leave it at the end of the driveway, they will fill it up and bring it back. So it's been brought back. Matthew just wrote our name on it with our site number on the masking tape, because sometimes they pick a bunch up at a time. So the site, as you can see, is gravel when there's no snow. Pretty long pull-through sites. We're in site 48. There's still snow. Where you see snow, that's grass. And then you can see they provide you a picnic table on pavers. Now you do get full hookups. I know y'all don't see the water right now because we have the hose put up because it snowed and the temperatures have been freezing. So there's sewer, got 50 amp. And I like how they cut this out, like where all the hookups are, so when they cut the grass, it's not bothering your hookups. So Matthew was right in wanting to go ahead and install the vent because we got the snow apocalypse in Pensacola, like just from measuring on the picnic table, which was probably not that accurate because it was windy too, 7 inches, but they were predicting that Pensacola actually got 9 inches. We even measured a foot when we were walking around the RV park in certain parts.
The official Pensacola measurement was 9-point-something inches, so we're calling it what their numbers said.
So all of that was on the roof, and there was still snow on the roof as of Friday. We have to leave Sunday, and so all this snow needed to be gone anyways for the slides to go in. So that was good because he would have had to, it would have been a wet roof to take all that off and put it on. Yeah.
You also want to make sure there's no ice on your slides because that could change. There's a very small window of space available for your slide to slide back in. And if there's ice on there, what's going to happen? What's going to give? Your membrane could tear. So be careful with that.
So what's funny is we even had, it looked like snow drifts up on the slide. And then the next day, the reason it didn't melt so fast is because it got to freezing at night. Every night, I think Saturday night is the first night that it was going to be above freezing. And we saw people starting to get up on their roofs and clean it off and stuff. We're like, oh, it's going to melt. It took forever, y'all.
It's thick snow. Now, we have some experience with snow in the last few years, but not that thick. That was some really heavy-duty snow.
And then the family's supposed to come to see us, and they were going to come in on Friday. The Pensacola area got it took them till Thursday to get their interstates open, and you could watch the webcams. They were using snow plows and different kind of equipment.
Construction equipment, front end loaders.
To clean it. Family was in New Orleans and we kept looking at Google. They were like gridlocked red. It's like, why are you not opening these roads? And we were talking to the family down there and they're like, they're waiting on the sun to melt it. They're not going to try to snowplow this, right? In New Orleans.
New Orleans didn't do diddly squat to help their big roads. According to what we observed, or according to what our family observed, anyways, I'm not an official spokesperson, neither is she. But Florida, man, they really got the hustle out there and they got the roads open.
But the funniest, not on their part, I mean, they could honestly look back and laugh. So they left at 9 a.m. on Friday morning and they were supposed to get to Pensacola. It's a 3-hour drive, or if you stop, maybe three and a half. It took them 7 hours. They did not arrive in Pensacola till after 4 p.m. They left at 9 a.m. because it took them between 3 to 4 hours to get out of New Orleans because they were listening to Google, and Google kept telling them, turning them around in circles, saying go here, go there, even though the roads were closed. And then he had 3 kids. My mom was talking to us, so it was like we're all trying to get them out of New Orleans.
One of his kids actually had to call, my mother-in-law's husband actually had to call the Department of Transportation, Highway Patrol, and see if this one particular bridge was open, because everything else said it was closed. There were barricades up through most of it, but there was a little window where you could drive onto it, and that wasn't visually apparent. So eventually Highway Patrol said, it's open, it's down to 1 lane, you're going really slow, come on down. And so they could stop driving around in circles like crazy people.
And what's funny is
they were not happy.
They had already passed it 2 or 3 times. I was sending them all the way to Baton Rouge. I'm like, if you go to Baton Rouge, almost to Baton Rouge, you can get on the I-12. The I-12 was open, by the way, and go all the way to Slidell. And they were just my mom's like, I'm so frustrated. That's her word. And they were about to just give up. And I'm like, no, because we haven't seen them in like 2 years, and we were so close. And once they got on the interstate, everything was smooth sailing, even through Mobile. Yeah. And they got to a part in Alabama. They called and they're like, why are they making us get off I-10? I am just so frustrated. And then they had to get back on. So they must have just had one little bridge.
Like a little 100 feet, yeah.
But then they arrived and they were fine. But they're like, I don't know if I want to travel anymore. Y'all are going to have to come to us. We are not coming to you.
Y'all, after going around in circles for hours in New Orleans, they were questioning everything. They're like, do we want to drive anywhere anymore? This is so frustrating. And I would be frustrated too, but deep breaths, everything's fine.
Yes, so the next day we treated them by going to the beaches of Florida, Pensacola, Navarre, even the National Seashore, and there was snow, y'all. So me and Matthew are walking along.
On the beach.
I'm picking up the snow. I think I threw a couple of snowballs at Matthew. There was even little remnants of a snowman left over. His arms, his poor little arms were just laying off, and my mom got to collect some seashells, and it was just a fun day, but it was so strange seeing snow on the beach.
On a Florida beach.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about one of your Michigan lake beaches or something. No, this is Florida. You're not supposed to have snow there.
We have had a great time here in Pensacola. We love Pensacola.
We both do, yeah.
Cannot wait to come back. If y'all are looking to come to Pensacola, definitely come. We love this RV park. It's our 3rd time here at this RV park, and there's such wonderful people that own and operate the park here.
It is the Pensacola RV Park. Mm-hmm. I know, real hard to figure out that name, but Pensacola RV Park in Pensacola, Florida. Give them a try. They just expanded, bigger than ever.
Yeah, and they did such a great job with all the snow and everything like that. I mean, the people that were already in the park, we were pretty much stuck there, right, for like 3 days. A couple of people might have left, but nobody was checking in till I think the first time we saw someone check in was Thursday, Friday. I don't know.
And they were because it was very extreme temperatures. It got down to like 14 degrees at one point, so they were very attentive to the needs of the water system as well. So they're really good at that part.
Yeah, in fact, I think I took a screenshot of that because that was so unbelievable. 14 degrees in Pensacola, but
that's crazy.
It was a blizzard. I don't care. I mean, a lot of y'all living up north are like, that's not a blizzard.
They called it.
The news people were calling it blizzards. Even Ryan Hall, y'all, was calling it a blizzard.
And it was going sideways at some point. So couldn't see snow sideways. That's a blizzard, y'all. And we got 9 inches of snow in the city. So
in fact, we got more snow than a lot of people normally do in the northern states. We had one of our neighbors, he said, and he was laughing, he said, my tires were stuck to the ground. I had to put my truck in 4-wheel drive to get out. And he said, I'm from Ohio. We don't get this in Ohio. So it was a pretty massive amount of snow.
And we have had friends and family from northern states tell us, listen, Indiana, Idaho, Minnesota, other places I'm sure, but those are the 3 that I remember being told, we don't get that much snow at a time. Y'all got more snow than we have right now. So welcome to Florida.